Beautiful. A 10. Nice, nice. Oh, Soul Shatter, take that. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. Thank you all so much for taking the time to support the channel. I hope you're all having a magical day. Today we'll be playing standard 2022 mono black control, building around the deck of many things, a new artifact that is absolute gas within control decks. Be sure to look out for it in the future because I think we'll be seeing a lot more of it. In today's video, we'll break down the deck list, talk about strategies, synergies, demonstrate all of that within the gameplay footage, and of course wrap up with my final thoughts, deck review, and general community shenanigans. If you want to support, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and check out that Discord invite within the link tree. You can also maybe become a Patreon as well. Big shout out to the financial supporters this far. The journey would not be possible without you guys. So with that out of the way, let's go break down mono black control in standard 2022. All right, also known as new deck 30. I like to call it Necronomicon, you know, my mono black decks. It is a definite control deck, right? And we have some of my favorite cards that I've not been able to utilize in this deck incorporated. But before we get there, we have a 3.8 average mana value with 29 non-creatures and 7 creatures, sitting on a cool 24 land. But, you know, we do have the 4 MDFCs here as well that will help us out. So, you know, 28 land we should never break, but you'd be surprised, right? The deck revolves, like I said, around the deck of many things. A new legendary artifact for 5. You can pay to tap it to roll a d20. Subtract the number of cards in your hand. If the result is 0 or less, discard your hand, right? This is very good if you have no hand, right? 1 to 9, return a card at random from your graveyard to your hand. 10 to 19, draw 2 cards, and 20, put a creature card from any graveyard into the battlefield under your control. When that creature dies, its owner loses the game. It gets me all choked up. I can't even say it. So, you know, this is a really, really easy way to win games. You know, you take one of your creatures from your opponent's graveyard, you kill it, they're the owner, we win, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Of course, we do have things I love to play, especially within mono black control. Wandering Archaic, Explore the Vast Lands. Underplayed. I think we're going to be seeing more of this in the future, especially in my personal decks. Ugin's gone, but it's still viable in my opinion. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, they may pay 2. If they don't, you may copy that spell and choose new targets for the copy, right? This is just like free stuff for you, right? It's a heavy creature, 5 mana for 4/4. Sure, I get it. But when you can start, you know, getting a free Mascot's Exhibition from your opponent, right? Easy enough. And then what actually might be better and even more overlooked is Explore the Vast Lands for 3 sorcery speed. Each player looks at the top 5 cards of their library and may reveal an instant on sorcery and a land card from among them, put them into the hand, and the rest in the bottom at random order. And then we each gain 3 life. So A, the life protects us from those aggro matchups, right? We don't care how much life they have. We're a control deck. That's not our game plan. We get to grab a land. Perfect. Making sure we stick to that curve. We also grabbed an instant or sorcery. Amazing. This could be considered a negative if our opponent also has, you know, that control deck going on, and we're feeding them instances and sorceries as well. And that's really the only bad situation. However, if they're a control deck as well, then we play the Archaic and copy their spells. So you can kind of see how it's great against those aggro and mid-range matchups, digging for removal, curving out with a land guaranteed. And then if it's a control deck, you have the Archaic to gain value from some of their spells. So I really, really like that. And then of course, since we're casting spells, right? We have so many instances and sorceries. We have to use Professor Onyx, 6 mana value, 5 loyalty when she enters with Magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery, you gain 2 life, right? So this is going to be very, very good. It will also have our opponent lose 2 life. So basically, you know, this is going to deal enough damage for us to win the game all in itself, which is nice. +1, you lose 1 life, look at the top 3, 1 into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. You know, not bad. Losing life kind of sucks, but at the end of the day, you know, looking at the top 3, grabbing whatever you need is so good. -3, each opponent sacrifices a creature or just a creature with the highest power of creatures that they control. And -8, each opponent may discard a card. If they don't, they lose 3 life, and you repeat that process 6 times, 7 in total. You know, that's going to be 21 life if they've got an empty hand, right? So that's a good way to win the game as well. And of course, you won't need to do that much damage because of the Magecraft ability. We'll be draining them preemptively before you get there. So, you know, that's kind of what the deck revolves around. You know, my favorite synergy is the Explore the Vastlands, grabbing that 4th land, grabbing Shadow's Verdict, right? Very, very good. You know, taking single target removal with the Vastlands is nice as well. But the Verdict, grab that field wipe, clean it up, it feels great. We also have Dracolich within the deck, a 5/2 with flash, flying as well, which is nice to put in the damage. It enters the battlefield tapped, and you may cast it from your graveyard if you've cast, if another creature died that isn't named Dracolich dies this turn as well. And, you know, with all this removal, you bet your bottom dollar there's going to be some things dying. We have the Mauling removal for 4, potentially 3 if they control non-basics, or no non-basics. Of course, Soul Shatter, great removal for 3 here. Flunk removal for 2. Hunt for Specimens, a 1/1, allows us to learn. And then the Power Word Kill here as well. And the Power Word Kill is amazing for all of the lands except Faceless Haven. Keep that in mind. You will need to flunk the Faceless Haven or Hagra Mauling the Haven. So the sideboard is a little bit different than what you'll see in the matches. I'm already tuning the deck up for you. Necrotic Fumes is what we added. It synergizes with Hunt the Specimens. It's giving us more removal. Everything else stays the same, right? The Biblioplex, draw, which is nice. Look at the top card. If it's an instant or sorcery, reveal it, put it into your hand. If you have 7 cards in hand or 0, which is really, really cool. And then the Crawling Barrens, you know, as our creature-based land, or not even a module land because it's only one side, I guess. But, you know, dumping 4 mana into it, putting the counters on it every turn, and then the Eye of the Hive Tyrant, a 3/3 with Menace, and we get to exile a creature from our opponent's graveyard, which is great against those blood decks, right? So within this version, no Blood on the Snow. Within the next version, I think maybe, right? But we're going to have to wait and see. I want to know your guys' opinion while we play today's matches. Do you think that I should be running Blood on the Snow? In this version, I didn't because I feel like it's overplayed and I want to try to do something a little bit more original. However, you know, the power level speaks for itself, and if you want the most competitive version, it might be the right answer. Let's decide on it as a community together while we watch today's video. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like the video to support me as a creator and ensure that we have more quality content like this coming out in the future. I really appreciate you guys. Of course, you can become a Patreon as well. Check out the link tree to find the Discord invite if you want to partake in the contests and giveaways. At 35,000 subs, a complete D&D rare playset giveaway. You know, that's like 300 USD, so do not miss out. It's on me as an appreciation, you know, token or whatever for you guys. All of the support that you've shown through the channel. So with that out of the way, I hope you guys are having a magical day. If not, this is sure to, you know, help you out onto that brighter path. And we'll see you soon to wrap up with our final thoughts and deck review. Alrighty, our opponent goes first. 2 land, doesn't look great, but we're just having fun. Monk out immediately. Not the worst, not great. Second Monk. Do they cast 3? No, we're good. We're good. Let's pass our turn. We do have that 3rd land. So it's a Power Word, which can sit here because I'm going to kill the binder with it now. We're still going to take our Shadow's Verdict, which hurts. Really, really hurts. Not good. Which pushes us back to the Vastlands next turn. Yo, yo, yo. Monks in the house. Thank you. That's absolutely perfect, right? And, well, I'm going to find my 4th land here. I'd rather play the Ebondeath next turn. Losing 2 professors to the bottom of our library is less than ideal, but it is what it is. We get that fourth land, though. That's really important. And then the dragon's untapped. Then we get a verdict out. As long as there's not another binder, not a Redain, everything will go as planned. You leave us alone. They do have that Haven, and the Ebon Lich does a great job at dealing with it. Down to 12. Playing the Dracolich. I call it the Ebon Lich, but you know what I mean. Land out. Field wiped. Pass turn. We have another verdict at 7, which is pretty cool. Land out, deck out, pass turn. Just trying to play that control role, right? I don't really want to discard my hand if we get a 0. This is good, though. They escape our verdicts. Okay, so land out. Soul Shatter. Hit for 5. And then we use the deck. And then we Soul Shatter again, main phase. We're sitting at 7, so Verdict is available as well. Alright. Good play. Good play, good play, good play. We lose our Dracolich. Ouch. And then, oh, that's pretty good. We can trade with it, though, so it's actually pretty bad. For them, that is. Because we kill the Apparition, we get a 4/4, and then we block here. They did not expect that. Thank you! Let's activate this. And 11, draw 2 cards. I'll allow it. Pass turn. Flunk is pretty groovy. It kills the next angel. Of course, we don't kill it. We push into the Barrens instead. And then we kill it. Haha. Just so I don't have to do the math, right? Do the most important thing first. Land out. Deck it up. 15. Draw 2. Oh my gosh. Hunt goes out. Specimens. Sorry, not Specimens. Hunt for Specimens into Mascot Exhibition, which is nice, and, you know, we're sitting pretty. You know, not the worst. We can verdict it. And we'll just kill the Legion Angel again. They've got, one more, I think? 1, 2, 3. No, that's their last one in hand now. My turn. Swamp out. I guess Exhibition. Pass our turn. I'm going to flunk the Angel rather than using the deck. There we go. -4. Takes it to -1, right? Those are all of the angels. The whole comes out, takes the 4/4 or the flyer. Respectable. I'll trade with that. Hashtag not scared. Let's hunt it up. Mascot City. And there it is again. Oh my gosh, stop doing that. You know what I mean? That is not fair. And if things ever get out of control, we've got a Shadow's Verdict. I just don't see a way out when we have the deck of many things in play. Just unlimited draw, basically. And now that they have no hand, we could wipe if we wanted. Take 1 damage here. Oh no, that's got Summoning Sickness. We just trade. Attack with everyone. If they block and everything dies, we don't verdict. Everything survives, so we do. Grabbing that life. Beautiful. We're going to pass our turn and deck on their end step. A 2? Getting pretty close to that marker where we don't want to be. Wandering Archaic is in play. Passing our turn, we push the land into the Barrens, which leaves us 2, and then we deck with the remainder. Beautiful. A 10, nice, nice. Oh, Soul Shatter, take that. And I believe we have lethal here, but I will play the control deck and not take it. They have cards in hand. I don't know what it is. We're playing smart, right? Flashing the Dracolich in. Good game. I think that's it. As a control deck, it may be tempting to try to reach and try to grab it, but, you know, why not just maintain control for one more turn? Going first, 3 lands, Verdict. Hopefully it's an aggro deck and we can curve out. Nope, dragons. So I'm happy to have the Soul Shatters. Verdict is basically useless here. Not good. We are curving the 5, though. Maybe it's a giant deck. I mean, I doubt it, but... So counterspells are up. We can push mana into the Barrens, which is great. Like, if they're going to play counter magic, at least we can do something. Oh, gosh. So, Verdict needs to be saved for after an all-rund. We also need to keep the field clear or pull a power word to kill the land. They have 5 available mana. Do they go for it? Nope. Decline my turn. Land and play pass. We know they have counter magic, so I'm not about to go down that rabbit hole. I will just keep dumping into the Barrens. They're dumping these Crush the Weaks. Which is smart. I don't have many creatures. And again, into the Crawling Barrens. Actually... Oh, it's too late. We should have played the Mauling as the land. Oh well, we'll do it next turn if we don't pull one. Yeah, you can continue to pass. Really? They make a token, sack the token to draw. Interesting. I like that. I mean, now I don't have to remove it, right? Good news. A little bit of white. This is interesting. Cool, cool, cool. So it's not just Prismari. Is it Jeskai? Barrens goes up to 6. Yep. Just passing it along, man. Gives me time to assemble some tools to hopefully deal with them. Brutal. It's a good card. The question is, how many of them can they chain together? We have 7 mana. We could cast for 4. Do I want to hit for 10? What would they have to kill this? Oh no, because it would tap. So we actually can't do that yet. We actually can't do that yet. Just trying to be as withheld as we can. Kill the dragon. There could be a counterspell. They're tapped out on their turn. We get rid of the learn. They still make the treasure. And then they've got to sack a bird instead on the second trigger. They attack, they're tapped. We hit for 10. Two mana is not enough to protect us. 3 mana is great. Yikes. I'm still worried about our position in general, but all we have is a Flunk, which, you know, due to their hand size, isn't doing much. And their hand, you know, is going to be even bigger. Can we do it here before they draw? No. That would be cool. Gotcha! That did spend the majority of their mana for the turn, though. Land untapped. Bird doesn't attack. We kill the bird. This needs to be countered. Or they need some interaction with us, or else we have lethal. For 4 mana. I have to try it. There's no way this gets through. Crawling Barrens. Just putting in the work, putting in the work. Counting, or collecting those counters. And, yeah, eventually, when the time is right, it can strike. It dealt 10 damage and then was about to deal 12 more. Oh, man, we got so lucky removing that bird when they only had 6 in hand. So freaking lucky. GG. All right, mono black control. Our opponent goes first. We have 2 land into a hunt, which is going to be great for us. Let's go. Biblioplex is a 1-of in the deck, so it's rare to find it, and I don't mind it, right? That's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see how it works out for us. Magda, you're so good. You are such a good card. Bloop. Get you over there. So Magda with the chariot is too much. What's up, Simmy? Hey, you wanna come say hello? Your big old cat bud in my face. Thank you. Appreciate that. Do not turn off my computer. He goes on my computer. Easy. Get those cat toes off the buttons. Right. That's alright though, we're okay. Bleep bloop blop. Really? I mean, I have to try to take it. They just have another. Right? They just have another. They just want to ramp right to the chariot. It's time for kitties. So, I mean, we have our verdict. We just pass our turn. We shatter the chariot before it attacks. Which is good. That means there's no attacks this turn. Right? Chariot's gonzo. Not the worst. It's just tokens, which is great for verdict. This is our 4th land. Next turn we have 5 for the verdict. No play here though, right? Hopefully we don't get punished too hard. And they do have Lair of the Hydra. They do have Den of the Bugbear. These are going to be hard for us to deal with later. Fortunately enough, neither of them are dragons. This is going to be really good for us to take care of. They didn't attack with the Sentinel. They play the Professor. Tap the Professor for an additional mana after they learn. They are also going to pick Sciences or the 2+++ what counters Vigilance. Oh, the Professor's pretty tasty. Professor's 4 mana as well, which escapes the Shadow's Verdict. Which isn't great. Maybe we can just trade with it. Hopefully this doesn't give them a target for Blood on the Snow. Which I doubt they're using because there's no snowlands. Could be an inscription. We're gonna have to wait and see. Could just be removal. They'll have to pay 2. If they don't, we get to copy it if it's an instant. You know, the environmental sciences, right? We'll copy that. And I just want to trade with the professor. Right? It's okay if it dies. I mean, yes, it's cool to copy their spells here, make them pay more so we don't get it. Oh, it's just another. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay, if we can get a free exhibition, though, now that's a little bit different. We're going to try it. At the very least, it incentivizes them not to cast it. There's no way they let me copy it. They go in with the creature land. We still trade with the professor. Oh man, this sucks so bad. We need to kill the professor and the creature land is the thing. It is what it is. We need a second verdict off the top. And also more removal. Because we're dead just to their creature lands. Another sentinel. That will help us. Unfortunately, we're 1 land away. We still have to verdict. If we had power word kill, that would be great. And we're just looking at lethal next turn no matter what. Let's show ourselves out. Not this time, HGG. Our opponent goes first. Land is slim, but we do have it, so we'll take it. A Warlock class. Interesting. Double dragons, don't need that. Gas in play. Pest in play. Take the sciences. That's our 3rd land. I twitch out, that's fine. Dispute. Sack the gas. Probably doing it on our turns better. But why not let it rip, right? Kill that pest or make the treasure. They make the treasure, draw 2, make another treasure. Ay caramba. There's no way they remove the pest. That would be so silly. Do not spend those treasures, my friend. Well, unless they're dumping into the Warlock class. Still questionable, but it is what it is. All right. Science is out. Grab a land. Play a land. Attack for 1. I doubt they block, but whatever. Another Ghast. We want to save the Flunk for the Haven, I guess. There's the Dispute. Killing the Pest. No, making the treasure. Nice. They have 3 mana here. We lose 1 life, doesn't matter. So, I think we just take our hit. Actually, no, I defend now against the Faceless Haven. And then I flash in the Dragon. They have both Snow Swamps. You gotta mix it up, right? You can't use all of the single kind of them. That's how you appease the algorithm. Okay, so that's not great. Basically doubling the life we lose. They're tapped. Take the 2 damage. Land in hand. Land out. Again, we're still defending against the Faceless Haven. Hit for 5. I mean, I think it's actually maybe a good play. Unless they're going to remove the dragon and we want to reflash in. Let's just try to get that value. Hopefully we don't get punished for it. We had a Flunk, we had another Ebondeath. We do get punished for it. I get to bring something back, though, which is great. Because it was their snow spent to cast it, so I'm pretty sure I still get something back. Oh, but then theirs triggers after? Or I just don't get anything back because I didn't use any snow to spend it. That's silly. We should get that. You know what I mean? I guess we're not spending snow, but it's like they already spent snow and then we're copying it. But I guess we didn't have any creatures in the grave. No, it should have brought the one that it sent there back. Whatever. Whatever, man. I think we just go right for it, don't we? Take the plus. Land, whatever. Getting the others out of the way is good. Scourge of the Skyclaves gets kicked for a good game. Right, nothing new. Alright. I get it. We did a little bit of tuning to make the deck better than it was in the majority of the matches that we've seen. I think that will help it out. We do need to continue to test with it more, you know, really flush it out. And I want to wrap back to that question I had at the start of the video. Should we be running Blood on the Snow? I think so, right? I absolutely think so. It's almost like a no-brainer. It's sad that it's like that, but, you know, it sucks. I've got a Shadow's Verdict. I need to wipe the field, but now they've got a 4 mana value. They've got a 5 mana value. That's nasty. I still think Verdict is very good to keep in the deck, but I do think that, you know, maybe just a couple Blood on the Snows will be nice. You know, maybe we go down to 2 power word kills. I love the deck. I love the Archaic. Professor can go down to 3. You know, there's room for 2 Blood on the Snows now, right? And I think, you know, 3 Verdicts, 3 Professors, 2 Worlds, and then we get to add 3 cards, right? 2 Blood on the Snows for sure, and then maybe a single target removal that's not power word kill that can take care of Faceless Haven for us, right? And again, you know, this deck is going to get a lot stronger once the new cards come out, because guaranteed we get a not a blast zone, but a Field of Ruin is what I mean, to destroy that Haven and take care of it preemptively, which will be a lot better than having to have that piece of removal in hand to get it, right? So, you know, those are kind of the difficulties with the deck. Was the Faceless Haven was the most annoying thing, I think, and I think we could really get around that with a Blood on the Snow, and you know, maybe some different removal that's not power word kill. I love the card, but the Haven is so prevalent right now. And then of course, you know, if we're running Snows, we can run our own Haven, right? So, you know, that's what's going on with the deck, and we'll see it go in the future. Thanks again for watching, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to like the video to support myself as a creator and ensure we have more quality content like this in the future. You can also support by becoming a Patreon. That link is in the link tree in the description below. You'll also find the Discord there. Jump in on that so you can partake on our contests and giveaways. That's all for me. Have a magical day, everyone, and we'll see you soon in the next.